For YouTubers, it is very important to create a good script for your video. So in this video, we are going to see how to generate YouTube scripts using ChatGPT. So let's say that you have any spreadsheet. Here we have taken the example of a Google Sheet and you have got all the titles, video titles here. Now with the help of ChatGPT, you want to generate content. Basically, the content, the script would be generated and then you are going to update the same cell value in your Google Sheet. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the application, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be Google Sheets and your action application, initially it will be ChatGPT and then it would be Google Sheet where you are going to update the cell value. Now, how could you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. So now to begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So I am an existing user here, so I'm simply going to click on sign in. If you are a new user, just click on sign up and your work would be done. So now here we have reached all applications page. I'm going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect, as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software. You can see here we have reached a dashboard. On the right hand side, there is a blue tab, create workflow. I'm going to click on this, and as I do that, a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is that, let's say I'm a YouTuber and I want to create videos for which I need scripts, and I want to generate these scripts with the help of ChatGPT. So what do I want to do? I already have the titles of my videos in my spreadsheet. Now I'm going to integrate that with ChatGPT, and then I'm going to update my Google Sheet with the generated content. So I'm going to name it as generate YouTube scripts using ChatGPT. I'm going to click on create. As I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. So trigger is when this happens. Action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now let's take an example. So every time a payment is made through any payment gateway, let's say it's InstaMojo or Razorpay, then automatically a WhatsApp message should be sent. So here the trigger application will be the payment gateway and my action application will be WhatsApp. Now in this particular integration, my trigger application here will be Google Sheet because I have got the data in my Google Sheet, and the trigger event, it would be new or updated spreadsheet row. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run. Now here you can see that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. This means that our trigger application has got no polling time and will get responses in real time with no waiting time. So now here we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to first copy this, and we have to follow the following help desk. Let me show you what we have to actually do. So this is the Google Sheet that I already have created. So the name of the spreadsheet is YouTube scripts. There is only one sheet, which is sheet 1. Here I have got two column fields. A, video title, then we have the script. Now let's say the video title is importance of integration and automation. What I want to do is I here have to integrate my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect so that Pabbly Connect can access the information here. For this, let's go to extensions. We have to go to add-ons. We have to go to get add-ons. So here we have reached Google Workspace Marketplace, and here I'm going to look for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now you can see that this particular application has already been installed on my system. So please make sure that once you install this, close this window and refresh the page. This is absolutely important. And once you have refreshed this, wait for a few seconds, and then we are going to go back to extensions and you would be able to see Pabbly Connect webhooks here. So here we are going to go to initial setup, and as we do that, so you here can see that the system has already selected the sheet. Now we have to go to Pabbly Connect, and this webhook URL that we had just received, I'm going to copy this once again and I'm going to paste this here. Next one is trigger column. So in this particular sheet, you can see the trigger column is A. Why? Because the trigger column is the final data column where the data is added. So the data is added here in column A. So I'm going to write A here. Let's click on send test. So as we do that, you can see that test data has been sent successfully. Let's click on submit, and here you can see that the configuration is all set. So I'm going to close this. Now we want that every time the workflow runs, it should be able to send the data to Pabbly Connect. For this, we are going back to extensions, back to Pabbly Connect. You can see that send on event. Just click on this. Why? Because if this is not checked, then the response would not be received by Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to show you that the moment I click, you would be able to see a check mark right in front. Now once this is done, let's go to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the API response, and yes, here it is. So this here is the video title. Then we have the trigger column, spreadsheet name, ID, sheet name, sheet ID, and row index. Once I have received this information, what is my objective? Here my objective is that with this particular title, I should be able to generate a YouTube script. So I'm going to choose my action application as ChatGPT. Here it is. Now we here know that ChatGPT is designed to understand and generate human-like text, which means that it can engage in conversation with people and answer questions just like a human. So it is a large language model developed by OpenAI, and this is very useful. So here in action event, I'm going to select ask ChatGPT. Let's click on connect. Basically here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the ChatGPT account. So I'm going to select add new connection, and now to set up this connection, we need this token. How can we receive this API key? So for this, first you have to log into your OpenAI account. I already have done that, and then we have to click on this hyperlink given. So let's click on this. And as I do that, here you can see that this is the API keys page. I'm going to click on create new secret key, and my API key has been generated. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Let's click on save to set up this connection. Now once this is done, we have to enter this information. First of all, select AI model. So here we are given two models, GPT 3.5 Turbo and Turbo 0301. So this one is the latest model. I'm going to select this. Also, GPT 4 is available. So soon we are going to update to that. Now comes the prompt. Now prompt is basically the instruction that you are giving to ChatGPT according to which it is going to work. So what would be my prompt here? It would be create YouTube script for the title. Now the name of the title I'm going to map. How? So you can see the previous step over here, and this here is the video title. So the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is absolutely important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Okay, now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received the response, and this here is the content that I have received. This is my YouTube script. Hey there, in today's fast-paced world, it is vital to stay ahead of the game, and that's where integration and automation come in. So you can see that it has created a beautiful script. Now what is my objective? So my objective here is to save this thing in my Google Sheet. So I'm going to add another action step here, and this time the application will be again Google Sheets. And the action event here would be to update cell value. So I'm going to click on connect, and here you can see that Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Sheets. I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Let's click on save, and here we have to enter this information. So first of all, the spreadsheet. So this here is the name of the spreadsheet. Now since there was only one sheet, so it has already been captured by the system. Now here we have to enter the range. So basically the range of the sheet means the column name and the row index. So let me show you the sheet. So this here is the column name, which is B. So I'm going to mention B here. Now for the row index, let's go to step 1, and this here is the row index. Next is the value that is to be updated in that particular cell. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 2, and here is the value. Now let's click on save and send test request. So as we do that, here we can see that we have received the response. Now let's go and check our Google Sheet. So you can see that the script has now become a part of this Google Sheet. So here is the video title, and the script is ready for you to create your video. This basically means that our integration is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to give another video title over here, Era of Artificial Intelligence. Now as soon as I click on enter, what should happen? First, with the help of ChatGPT, the script should be created, and once it is generated, it should become a part of this Google Sheet. And now here you can see that the script is right here in front of you. So this basically means that our integration is a success, and this is going to be so useful for all the video creators out there. So now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Google Sheets, where the event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then our action application was ChatGPT, where the event was Ask ChatGPT. Then our final action application was Google Sheets, where we just had to update the cell value. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.